Hi, everyone. Welcome to my first podcast, Move Ahead with Dalia Cahigas. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited and so emotional because I've been thinking about podcasting for quite a long time. I listen to podcasts all the time, and they've helped me in many ways with my business, my real estate business. It's helped me in terms of like my health, my mindset. Anyone who loves watching videos and listens to podcasts knows what I'm talking about. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I've been in the real estate business in Chicago for 23 years. And I've lived in Chicago for over 40 years. I've raised my family here. My husband and I have two wonderful sons that we've raised in Chicago. I live in the Avondale neighborhood, and I love my area. I love my business. I'm really fortunate to be in the real estate industry because of all the things that I've done, the people that I've served in this business, the connections that I've made, the relationships that I've built. So I want to bring that to you in a video podcast. The majority of the time, my video podcasts will feature leaders in our communities, people that are involved in the nonprofit organizations that I've had the pleasure of working with, participating in. You will enjoy these episodes because there is going to be a lot of information, resources, stories that I believe will be valuable to you. So I do hope that you continue to tune in to these episodes. And also during these episodes, you will learn a lot about the resources that are available through these organizations, workshops, programs, events that you may be able to get involved in or participate in, volunteer in, donate to. There's so much that I believe that you will learn and get out of these shows. So I do hope that you tune in to them as they are rolled out. On a personal note, I've, as I mentioned, have been listening to these, to podcasting for many years, and of course videos. And I feel that the podcasts have helped me build my business. And so I am hoping that my shows that I bring out to the listeners will also help them in whether it's financially, emotionally, physically. There's going to be a lot going on in terms of the things that I want to provide to you and the people that are going to be interviewed in these episodes. So please tune in. I do want to mention there are, of course, going to be some real estate episodes as well. And one of the things I want to mention today is that I was at the Market Outlook, the 2023 Market Outlook this month in January, which is hosted by the Chicago Association of Realtors. And in this event, the realtors gathered to listen to the guest speaker, one of the guest speakers, Dr. Lawrence June, who is the chief economist of the National Association of Realtors. Dr. Yoon, he spoke about what's expected in 2023. And I wanted to share a little bit about that with you. Many people talk about or ask about whether there's going to be a market crash like what we saw back in 2008. Well, Dr. Yoon said it's not likely, that is not likely to happen. What are the reasons why? One of the reasons why is because there are more jobs in the economy. Another reason that it is unlikely to happen is back in 2008, there was lots of subprime lending. and that is one of the reasons why we had a market crash. But also back then, there was there was more inventory, more housing inventory. And right now, because of the strict guidelines in lending, the subprime loans are very minimal and there is low inventory. This is still a seller's market in many of the Chicago real estate markets. So I believe, and so does Dr. Yoon, that we are expecting a good year in real estate. So I would say that if you are thinking of selling a home or buying a home, you should consider talking to a lender, running numbers so that you can see if it makes sense for you to buy a home now, even though the rates are in the sixes, or if they go a little bit down. The second part of the event talked about the mortgage rates, which I just mentioned. As you know, back in the last couple of years, we've had record low rates, right? We saw 3%. At some point, I think we saw below 3%. And now we're near 6%. So it doubled. So many people kind of held back in buying a home. We saw that in the last 6 months, that the market shifted and there have not been as many buyers as there were in the last couple of years. So keep in mind that one of the things that Dr. Yoon mentions is if inflation continues to decrease, we can expect the mortgage rates to continue to decrease. So we are not expecting mortgage rates to go up substantially. They could go up slightly more. But in the long run, in the next year to 2 years, we probably will level off. It may stay within 5, 6, or 7. But again, if it makes sense, if the numbers work, you should consider buying a home. Finally, what I wanted to discuss is information on anyone who's thinking about buying or selling a home. I have some great home buyer and home seller guides that I would love to share with you. And they're free. All you need to do is contact me. You can email me, text me, call me, and I'm happy to email them over to you. You can download them or I can mail them out to you. Great information about the market, great information about planning to sell, planning to buy. These are things that will at least get you started in your plan for the new year, if that's what you want to do, or if you want to share those with your family and friends who are thinking about selling or buying. I also have these guides in Spanish, both the home buyer and home seller. So I'm happy to get those out to you as well. So I hope this information regarding the market outlook gives you some insight on what's going on and what is coming up in the new year. I look forward to bringing to you in future episodes more information on real estate. And also, I will be interviewing the leaders in the industry. I will be interviewing the leaders in our community, people who are involved in helping our community, programs that are out there. I want to bring you those resources to this podcast. So please stay tuned. I look forward to giving you all that information so that you can meet all these amazing people that are out there helping our community. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has worked with me in the past, my friends, my family for all their love and support, my past clients, anyone who has sent me referrals. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It has been a wonderful experience for me to work in the real estate business as an entrepreneur. and I want to continue to do that. The podcast is just another avenue, another platform that I've added to educate and to bring my audience, the listeners, some more value that I think that you'll enjoy. So thank you again. Thank you to my family and friends. And if you're interested in getting those guides, the home buyer and seller guides, you can reach me at 773-879-4855. You can email me, daliasellshomes@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, daliasproperties.com, and you could find me on all social media platforms, Dalia the Realtor. Thank you again. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you soon. Bye.